Humbly, here is a cursory response to a question attempting to contrast the teachings of Terence McKenna and Ken Wilber. The question is, does society oppress, suppress, mold and confine the human spirit to an existence of artificial imprisonment, or does the society give meaning, belonging and symbolic relationship to other people, or both? I would say it depends on your relation to culture and society. If the culture you live in holds the consciousness and actuality of a more powerful attractor than your consciousness, it will positively influence you in the opportunities it affords your own unfoldment. If it is the other way around, the reverse is the case. The degree and quality of your connection to the culture also influences the extent of this dynamic, how much of the exchange with it is stimulated and actualized. Modern society's culture, as I understand Terence McKenna, has not been favorably disposed to the culture as found in the petri dish of nature's pharmacopoeia, the stuff our physicality is made of, and which reflects consciousness made manifest through our intimate and deliberate interaction with it. This participation, then, facilitates alignment with the general destiny of a universe that seeks connection. I understand Ken Wilber roughly as follows. The culture of various societies is empowered by the same consciousness that is experienced in the constructive dialogue with nature Terence McKenna promoted, except as one taste. The ultimate connection of reality is gleaned through meditative and contemplative practices that focuses awareness, or rather aligns us with awareness of who we are. The translation of one taste back into the many tastes of life in the world and vice versa is the integral practice of Wilber's multi-quadrant layout. The degree of competency in this unfoldment he color-codes according to a model of spiral dynamics. Mapping out the relationship between consciousness, society, and the individual is thus an attempt to facilitate evolutionary spiritual progression within a magnum opus of a perennial philosophy. Where the individual and society stand in relation to each other then has to be seen on a case-by-case basis, though the general framework can comment on the general state of affairs. The quality of this commentary, in turn, depends on the locus of consciousness within that framework, for example, Ken Wilber's own approach within it. It is highly self-referential, as by the way is McKenna's singularity or monad. Just as cataloging of the chemical processes of plants does not constitute an understanding of plant messages unless consciously received, the layout of Wilber's constructs will not ultimately make any sense unless quote-unquote experienced as one taste, sought out and translated compassionately through an integral life.